guys, welcome to Gary Gaming TV, and today we are going to be looking at the Arctis Pro gaming headset and GameDac. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, so let's crack on. The headset, I would say, is definitely targeted at the high end. I'm recording this, the price on Amazon's 199 quid. When I got it, it was on sale, so it was a good bit less than that, to be fair. But I have to say, when compared to the other headsets out there, pretty reasonably priced. This is Steelseries' first high-res audio certified headset, which means it's capable of producing up to 94 kilohertz and 24 bits of sound, which sounds awesome, I have to say. Out of the box, it looks great. You get a lot of extra cables for all your different connection options. One thing I would say though is that I wish the actual cable for the headset was a bit longer, that goes from the headset to the GameDac. I would have liked that to have been longer because I can't route it under the desk like I do with most of my cables, so this has to come over the top of the desk. Makes it a little untidy and a little difficult to wear sometimes. But I definitely would have liked a longer cable than that. Whether you can get one from Steelseries or not, I'm not sure. I may reach out to them and ask about that. But you do get a lot of the cables in there for your PS4, even for a mobile phone, things like that. So that's really cool. Looks wise, it's very similar to the old Arctis series. The headset has nice RGB on. Well, as you can see here, I'm going through the colours of my logo at the minute. It's not in your face, it's fully customisable, so you can have it on rainbow effects if you want, or as I have it fading between two colours or whatever. There's quite a few customisations in there, and that is through the SteelSeries Engine 3 itself. You don't need the SteelSeries engine to actually utilise this because the GameDac will still be fully operational without that. But if you want to do the RGB and stuff, you know, it is handy to have. But it is nice. I like how it's not in your face, which is pretty cool. The side plates of the ear cups are interchangeable. So if you get your finger under the corner there, as you see, you can pop them off. They're magnetic. There's the possibility for customization there, but nobody's really utilising it. And also, if you've got the wireless version, that is needed to get to the battery anyways. So that's actually really nice. And I really like it. Now, the I/O on the bottom of this, or on the back of it I should say, has a large mic mute button on there, which is really tactile, really nice to use. You can definitely tell when it's muted. Plus your microphone has an RGB light on it as well, so it'll go red when you mute it, or whatever colour you desire. Again, if you have the SteelSeries engine installed, you can change that mic to do whatever you want. It can RGB with the rest of it, change colour or whatever. So that could be quite nice for streams and stuff like that. You can make it do things. And that'd be cool. The volume wheel, which is pretty good to use. Some people are finding it a little too easy when you take it off to turn it down or turn it up. I haven't really had that problem. I have it on full whack, and it works fine. And then underneath that you have a you've got your mini USB port, which is Steelseries' way of keeping everything in-house sort of thing. So you can't use the DAC with other equipment because that's also a mini USB on the side of that. But that doesn't really bother me. I quite like that. In saying that, there is a version without a DAC now, and again that will be linked down below, which is quite nice. But again, that also uses the mini USB as well to connect to the actual headset. Normal USB to connect to your PC. And then next to that, there's a audio out. Not too sure what people are going to use that for. You know, if I'm wearing a headset, I don't particularly want anybody else to hear what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's somebody out there that will find a use for it. Me personally, I won't, but yeah, you know, somebody will find it, I'm assuming. The hinges on this thing are actually quite nice and stiff. so it's easy to get the headset on and wrap it around your neck. It's, you know, I've got a big neck, so it is a bit tight on me, like, but it doesn't feel flimsy. It's really flexible, really strong feeling. It feels really, really nice. So I like that, and obviously the microphone is retractable. There it is there. This is pretty cool as well. Again, that's a first for me. Microphones usually just flip up and that's it done. So without further ado, we'll get into a mic test and we'll see how it actually sounds. Hey guys, so this is the sound test for the microphone on the Arctis Pro gaming headset with GameDac. As you can see here, it's really, really nice sound. It isn't mega bassy, but I quite like that. If you hear the keyboard and a couple of mouse clicks, you know, it's not too bad. Obviously I've got the sound of the fans and stuff in the background as well. If you're hearing it, you can adjust it so it does cancel more out, but it's not too bad at the level it's at now. And you can actually hear yourself a wee bit in this, but you can set that as well in the GameDac settings, so you can hear yourself less or more depending on what you want. So yeah, it sounds really great, guys. One of the best microphones I've used for a long time. On a gaming headset anyways. So hope you've enjoyed this test, guys, and I hope you are impressed with the sound too. Thank you. So there you have it, guys. There is the mic test. Make up your own conclusions what you think about that. I think it sounds really, really good, and I'm actually really, really liking the quality of that. So the GameDac itself is something new for me. Never had a headset with a GameDac on it before, but I've got to say, it is great. Lots of functionality on it. You can do anything from that GameDac. It has a few little comments when you're setting it up, you know, little funny quips and stuff as if it's talking to you, which I quite liked. It made me smile, like, which is quite a nice touch from Steelseries. Thank you guys for making me laugh there. So it's really, really easy to set up. Has all the functionality without needing the actual Steelseries engine. So you can go into it, you can do the volumes obviously up and down. It has gamer mix chat in there, so you can turn up and down the voice as well as your game, so you can mix it in and out, which is actually quite handy if you're doing FPSs and stuff and you need to communicate. The actual wheel itself for controlling the menus and that feels really nice. It's a nice smooth twist on it. The click to select stuff is really nice, satisfying, definite click, and the back button is also the same. That has a really nice click to it as well. The options in there are great. You will notice when you first put it on though that the higher res audio is grayed out. You'll need to go to your Windows sound options and select the higher res stuff if your motherboard and that can take it, and that will then start using it, which is really, really handy. The Windows sound actually will be locked to 100% when you've got the DAC in, and the DAC is a really strange way of showing the volume. When you turn it, it like turns it down. It's like minus 23 and 24 now, which is really, really weird. Not too sure why they've gone that game design, but it's really strange. But always I would suggest always having your headset down on the back on full, and then controlling the volume via the DAC itself. And then that way you can get it to how you like it. So the sound on these drivers is spot on. The bass is good, and the clarity of the stereo sound is smashing. It really is good. The higher res seems to have a fuller treble on it, but as I say, I'm not really an audiophile, so I wouldn't know a lot about what it's doing. But I know it sounds more amazing than normal. When activated though, most games don't really use high res, so maybe a few of the modern titles do, but I would say it's mainly going to be utilised for watching movies and music. That sort of stuff would have your high res sound quality coming through it. So, you know, for movies and music, brilliant. I mean, for gaming, don't get me wrong, sound is amazing for games, but the high res part of it isn't really utilised. So these are 7.1 surround as well, but it is emulated, obviously, because you only have one driver per ear cup. Now, it's good, but coming from a true 7.1 surround headset that had multiple drivers in there, yes, it's a downgrade. It still does the job. It's adequate for letting you know where people are, where gunshots are coming from, and where the sounds are coming from, but only just. If you want the real immersion and a real good surround sound, I would suggest going for a 7.1 headset like from Razer or something like that. There's not many good 7.1 surround sounds about, to be fair. True ones. A lot of them are emulated, but this one doesn't do a bad job, to be fair. But the actual stereo sound does a really, really good job of giving you the sound as well, and giving you that fuller space for your gaming environment. So it's a good trade-off, to be honest. So in conclusion, guys, this is a cracking headset. The microphone sounds probably one of the best on a gaming headset at the minute, because a lot of gaming headsets have shocking mics, as you'll know if you've watched my Asus Centurion headset, which is the one I was coming from, which was the true 7.1 surround sound. The sound was amazing, but the mic was shocking. Whereas this one, you're actually getting pretty much a full package. The sound is spot on. The microphone is class. The drivers are great. The sound is clear and crisp. I'm loving them so far. So I would highly recommend these guys to you. Very, very impressed with these. It's the first actual headset I've had from SteelSeries. I would say pretty much the first product from SteelSeries. Most of my laptop keyboards, my MSI keyboards, have had SteelSeries keyboards on them. But that's pretty much only SteelSeries stuff that I've had of them. And this headset has impressed me. I've got to say, it's really, really good. So I will have links to this headset down below, guys, for Amazon. Will be UK and US links. I will also have links to the wireless version, which are a bit more expensive, but if you don't want the wires, then we'll go for that one. And also a link to the headset that has no DAC with it, which I have noticed as well. So I'll have all them links down below, guys. Again, there will be UK and US on Amazon. And thank you for watching, guys. Hope this has helped you sway towards a headset. If you like what you've seen, please toss a like on the video, guys. If you haven't already, please slam that subscribe button. And if you fancy, give a wee tinkle on that bell there, and that'll give you notifications of when new videos go up. I am also flogging my merch down below as well in the Streamlabs link. If you hit that down there, guys, that'll take you to the store. I have mugs like you see there. Different size mugs. There's a couple of them on there. There's one that fades from black to white, something like that when it's hot. I've got pillows, I've got t-shirts, jackets, all sorts of stuff on there. I'm constantly adding to it. And I think I've just changed it over to the new 2019 logo as well. So yeah, please have a look down there, guys. All the help will be muchly appreciated with Amazon links and my merch store. And it will help me to carry on bringing reviews and gaming stuff to the channel. Also, guys, much appreciated you watching this video from beginning to end. And yeah, go and grab one of these headsets if you're in the market. And keep an eye out for a monitor review. Probably going to be in the new year now, because I am looking for a new 27-inch monitor. Not entirely sure whether I'm going 1440p or 1080p yet, or even what monitor I'm going for. I'm looking in to see what is on. I am supposed to be receiving one from LG for review on loan, but at the minute they are pretty backed up because they've changed how they're handling this sort of stuff. It's gone from an outside company to LG themselves, so I'm going to get in contact with them again soon and see what the score is with that. Hopefully it's going to be a 35-inch gaming monitor, but as I say, I'm looking for a 27-inch one to purchase myself, so keep an eye out for that on review, maybe January next year, because we're going to try and get in the January sales. Again, thank you for watching, guys. See you around.